You don't have to go into this in depth. You can say install fly front zipper per instructions. Okay, so that you don't have to go through quite all of this. Okay, so first thing it said is serge finish the front on both pieces. So I serged the front, and Miss Fran's going to fix this. It's set up for 5 thread. We only really need the 3 thread. On your pants, when you're actually going to put this into your pants, you also want to serge the inseam. Just get that serged and it'll be out of the way. Okay? While I was at the serger, I came down to my fly shield and I folded it in half and serged that edge. Okay? When you're making your pants, if your fabric is real light and flimsy, sometimes I'll put a piece of interfacing that's half this size in there just to give it a little extra body. Okay? Don't have to, it just depends on your fabric and so forth. So I'm going to put this aside for the moment. I really don't need that right now. Okay, I'm going to base the center front of my pants from the waistline to the punch line or to that dot. Okay? Then I'm going to change it to a permanent stitch, permanently stitch from there down and around the crotch and stop about 1 inch from the inseam. So about where that other dot is. Okay, so I'm lining these up. Basting stitch is what number?
5.
Okay, 4.5 or 5. And if you can't go a straight line from that notch down to this dot, get yourself your ruler out. And you can draw yourself a line. Okay, so I'm going to baste. So I'm not going to back tack because I'm going to take this out after. Otherwise I won't be able to get into my pants. When I get to the dot, I'm going to change my stitch length to my permanent stitch, which is 2 to 2.5. Okay, I'm going to back tack, and then I'm going to come down around, and this is a 1/2 inch seam allowance.
Hey, you can see that.
I'm guessing it, I should have turned it probably the other direction. And back tack. Okay? And then we're going to use the exact same sequence for your pants. Okay? Now the last basting stitch I'm going to clip. So that'll be easier to rip out my basting. Everybody with me so far?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm going to go to the ironing board and I'm going to press this open. Okay, oops, wait a minute, before I do that, it won't lay flat. I'm going to clip straight in at where this little point is here. I still never did get new scissors. Okay, Miss Fran's going to press that for us. Okay, I have samples done up in every step that I'll lay out on the table for you to reference as well. So you can see it. We've done step 1. Okay, so we've just completed that. Our next step, okay, we're going right down the row here. Pin the right fly extension flat against the pants front. Okay, so the right fly extension, I'm going to pin it. Okay, now I'm going to pull the left fly extension out to the side. So I'm going to pull this out. Okay, can you see what I'm doing so far? Okay. Okay, place the left side of the zipper. Now my zipper's got to be, remember, upside down. The pull tab's got to be down. So that when we get this garment on our body, we can get access to that pull tab. So I'm going to place the left side of the zipper on the left side of the fly extension face down. The edge of the zipper tape is against the center front seam. The bottom stop should be about 1/2 inch above the bottom of the fly extension. So it's going to be about 1/2 inch. You don't have to measure unless you can't figure out what 1/2 inch is. Okay? I guess I need my zipper foot now.
Okay, so you got it?
No? Why am I taking up bobbin?
Oh.
I just need to practice, right?
There it is.
Picked up a recording foot, not a zipper foot. Oh, okay, thank you. So I'm going to change to my zipper foot because I'm going to be stitching on the zipper from the top down along the left side of the zipper tape. Okay? That's not the left side of the zipper tape. That's the right side of the zipper tape.
We understand.
Okay, I need to change my directions. I don't need to worry, this is a holding stitch, okay? So if you want to back tack, you can. Okay, clip my threads. Okay, now I'm going to flip the zipper over and with the flap underneath, and this is kind of like what you did for your lapped zipper, I'm going to stitch along this fold. Okay, so we've done this step. We're going to be doing this step now. Okay, remember when you did your lapped zipper? Of course, you didn't have as big of a piece, an area. We had a smaller area because we were doing a regular lapped zipper. Now this time I do want to back tack. One thing I forgot to mention, do you notice on my zipper,
I was getting ready.
make sure if, it doesn't matter if the zipper is 20 inches. I want the bottom stop a ½ an inch from the bottom. It can be anything we want up here. We will cut this off eventually. You don't want to cut it off until we sew our waistband on. If I cut it off, there's a good chance that I'm going to pull my zipper pull off and you're going to get really upset and really mad because then you have to put a new zipper in. So you don't want to cut off your zipper until you actually sew it, crossed it with the waistband. And I am back tacking at both ends. Now